Hi, this is Tony Tough and the Night of Roasted Moths. This is a game from 1997, a point-and-click adventure by Naima Software. And it's a comedy, and it's set in Halloween. By the way, happy Halloween, everybody, if you're celebrating. This is my Halloween episode for 2025. Right, let me show you the intro cutscene because it's quite lengthy, and you will see what this is about. Oh, this is, by the way, Tony Tough, and they missed the opportunity of naming the difficulty tough instead of hard, but okay, and this is easy, but we're no babies. We are tough, Tony Tough, so let's go for the hard mode, and I've heard the game is actually quite difficult, but ha. Ooh. Protonic and Naima present. Wait for it.
30 years ago.
We have voice acting, by the way. Mega Burger, this week, hamburger, minimum meat percentage. Ah, yes. And it's Halloween. Spooky. Well, you know, it's not going to be that scary. So you can enjoy it at your leisure without being afraid, without turning on the light. Yeah, these are the credits as well. The game was made by a team in Italy, but it is fully voiced in English and also fully translated. Ooh, look at that guy. He just put on his teeth. And he's up to no good. By the way, this is Tony Tough on the windowsill, reading carelessly. I mean, that's very unsafe. Boink. See? That thing just flew out in the sky. What was that? Odd. By the way, the humor in this is kind of weird, so yeah, be prepared. And I haven't played it actually. I've only seen the cutscene and fumbled around in the initial setting, but it's quite a weird thing. Oh my. Let me read to you the Steam page. What do alien abductions, a depressed town, and a purple tapir named Pantagruel have in common? Can a bumbling gumshoe make his stolen candy theory stick? Find out with the Sherlock Gnome of detectives, Tony Tough. And a hilarious cast of characters as he cracks the case on the most adventurous and comical night of his life. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that guy's neck. Well, he now has a pumpkin for her head. Poor guy. And look at that moon. Something happened to the moon. Oh my. Tony Tough and the Night of Roasted Moths. That's what that funky font is saying. Yes, it's kind of strange. Definitely. W&W.
October 31st. The Earth continues to rotate on its rusty axis, just like every year. Halloween returns to pay us a visit, and the same every year. I ask myself where people find the energy to celebrate.
I don't celebrate much myself, but it's fun to do these kinds of Halloweeny games. Wallen and Wallen Investigations. Ooh. Pretty spooky, huh?
Without finding an answer. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tony Tough, private investigator in the service of this prestigious agency for many years, as well as a third-degree holder in the Order of Wigs. I've been working here out of the limelight for 10 years now, when a critical case was given to me. I have to stop a mysterious, swollen-headed maniac who robs the noisy hordes of children of their candy, and dear me, continues to do so. But tonight will be different. After years of exhausting research and humiliating failures, I believe I am just a step away from the truth. All of this goes far beyond the theft of candy from innocent babes. Careful analysis of the profile and reports by the young victims have convinced me that this involves an alien plot to conquer our planet. The candy is just the point of a huge iceberg. Mine is a solitary fight, shoved to the side and misunderstood. But tonight, I will demonstrate to the world that these are not the ravings of a paranoid private detective. I will show the world who Tony Tough is, and I will stop this intergalactic scoundrel once and for all. Oh yes, this is my dog, Pantagruel.
That is no dog, actually. That is a purple male tapir. And if you don't know what a tapir is, it's an animal, it's a mammal, and it kind of looks like a mix between a bear and an anteater. I'm putting a picture of it right now. It's weird, and it doesn't look at all like this creature here, Pantagruel. And if you don't know, Gargantua and Pantagruel is a series of novels written in the 16th century by François Rabelais. And one of the main characters is named Pantagruel. He is a giant. And Pantagruelism means buffoonery or coarse humor with a satirical or serious purpose, which I think is kind of the aim of this game here too. That's what they're trying to go for. And also, if you didn't know, Gargantuan means enormous. Well, enough background story. I will tell you more about Tony Tough in a bit, but let's try and explore the settings here. How about that? Right, so, as you can see, he wants to believe in Santa Claus. We have the X-Files, the restroom file. Very important, of course. And alien posters. Another alien here. I think you can see a theme here, right? Tony Tough himself is a tiny guy, so very anachronistic for his name. We have a point-and-click interface, but it is extremely annoying because even if I click on things, it only means that he will go there. He will not say anything or do anything with the object or the hotspot until I right-click. I hold the right click and I mouse over some of these options. Examine, use, take, or talk. That tie doesn't do anything. So it's extremely annoying for me to do this every time for every object, but let's go ahead and go through this anyway.
Wow, just like the real ones.
The X-Files. Okay.
It's not clear enough?
By the way, Tony is a bit of a snarky guy. Let's take these
That's
files.
out of the question.
Oh, why not?
I can't open it. It's swollen from the humidity, and I've been trying to break it open for years.
Let's use the restroom file. Take it.
It would be better not to waste it. This stuff has to last me for the next 6 months.
This little thing? Oh my. I'm sorry for you, sir. I hope you're not going to eat anything that will upset your stomach anytime soon. In the next 6 months.
White, red, white, red.
Let's take
Better
it.
not. I'm already enough of a target. Better not. I think that the entropy level of the universe is already high enough.
Can we talk to the target?
Mother always used to say, if you can't think of anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
And yet he continues to talk and say very nasty things.
Daisies, and not very fresh ones at that.
Old Betsy.
I don't like the way she stares at me, but she gives the office a decidedly country feel.
Poor old Betsy. Can we talk to her?
Excuse me again for the time I threw up on you.
What?
It's true that a cow's head can always be useful, but I don't think it's possible to remove it from there.
How about the flowers? Let's take the flowers.
Not as long as he's still got them in the grip of his blunt, old, worn-down molars.
Betsy? I thought Betsy was a lady. Anyway.
It's the prize for the speed with which I recovered from that nasty attack of botulism. They gave it to me at the hospital. Thanks for asking.
Good for you.
Dudley helped me nail it up there. I'd never be able to reach up there alone.
There's a Dudley. Ah, I see.
Isn't it amazing? I bought it for nothing at a charity sale.
It looks just like Mom's lamp, and it's like a lighthouse. I mean, it's blinding. Strongest lamp ever. Let's use it.
I don't want to touch it. I worked on it for hours so that its distance from the desk would be a factor of the average distance between Uranus and Pluto. No, the screenwriters assure me that I don't need it.
What? Okay.
And I believe it, all right? Better not. My office is already ugly enough as it is.
I'll ignore Pantagruel for a bit. Let's see the books.
It's a small collection of masterpieces. There's The Private Detective's Manual by the great Archibald Wallen, The Holy Bible, How to Multiply Your Capital from Jesus Christ to Donald Trump, and Sing from the Nape of Your Neck, All the Secrets of the eminent Professor Luke Just.
Well.
It's an identikit from an eyewitness, one of the most precise and reliable ones I've ever seen.
Uh-huh. Let's take it. It's evidence.
I don't need it. I have a couple in the wallet near my mother's photo.
Oh, that's nice. He cares about his mother.
It's not necessary. I practically know every chapter in these books by heart.
What's this?
It reminds me of my old office.
It says true on it, by the way.
Better not. My office is already ugly enough as it is.
Look, it's the slime from Duke Nukem.
It vomits slime and stinking air on me 24 hours a day.
Yeah, sure looks like it. Take some.
And how?
Jump.
What an imagination. The old tenant handed it down to me. May he rest in peace.
Oh, poor guy.
Let's just say I've already done that. What next?
The bucket.
It helps me keep the floor dry.
I suppose there's a drip somewhere because I cannot see it.
You can bet your life that I don't put my hands there. I'm sure that some tropical disease is just waiting for that in that disgusting bucket.
He is definitely a snarky guy. Let's look at Pantagruel. Oh, look at... Oh, may he rest in peace. Oh no, look at those gunshot holes. Yep, I can see now what happened to the previous owner of this desk. By the way, this fly is extremely annoying, but I cannot do anything about it. And he is extremely annoying too. He's just munching all the time. Hi, Pantagruel. How are you?
It's Pantagruel, my dog.
That's no dog in any universe I've ever seen. Let's talk.
Would you quit chewing on that revolting stuff for a minute? No, I said we're not going to the fun fair. Not tonight. Now listen, pup. Before we set about saving the planet, according to the venerable Archibald Wallen's Little Private Eye's handbook, we really must get ourselves a wig. I quote, "A wig is an essential prerequisite for proper investigation of a case." Now, Pantagruel, you take care of the upper floors. I might not be able to concentrate properly with all those people laughing at me. I'll comb the basement. What a good doggy you are. All right, Tony, let's get to work. A good wig is the first step on the road to success. Tremble in your boots, you treacherous aliens.
A good wig. He should know. October 31st. Bag of candy.
Pettigrew always leaves his sticky candy lying around. It's full of all kinds of candy.
Take some, take some. I'm sure he won't mind. I mean, this is an adventure game. We have to take everything. Can we use? I think we've used it.
I sometimes wish it was me who was in command.
Oh, wouldn't you? Okay. I seriously don't think I can do anything else here. The inventory is right here, by the way. Bag of candy. We can examine, talk, or use. We can talk to the candy.
Now when are you going to stop goofing off?
Never. Okay. Have to use
Great
the door.
idea, as if it were custom made.
Oh, did you see? It's a cute little bird. What's this? Doormat? Oh no, but there's a mouse of sorts.
It's red and soaking with an otherwise unidentifiable mush, but it's the only one I have.
Let's pick it up and see if there's anything underneath.
If I really wanted something mildly furry and grimy, I'd call Pettigrew over here. Better not. My shoes are already dirty enough.
Oh, look at those creepy eyes behind the grate.
It's shaking on rusted out screws.
Open it, open it.
I can't get any leverage.
Aww.
I
Take it.
can't get any leverage.
Okay, I got it. Waste paper. Let's look at it. It might be a clue.
It's part of a brochure. It's not legible, but I think it has something to do with animals or something like that. Ugh, my poor back.
Oh, poor guy.
It's part of a brochure. It's not legible, but I think it has something to do with animals or something like that.
Oh, okay. I can go upstairs. There's a puddle.
You don't know how deep they are until you step in one.
Okay. Let's take the puddle.
Hey, now I have some water in my hands.
Really?
And now I just have a little rheumatism.
Ah, you lied. You don't have any water. Okay, so let's keep going. Excuse me. Onwards, Tony. Oh, look, a box.
Judging from the chaos that reigns down here, it has to have been a long time since the cleaning lady came by.
Pick it up.
You know, sometimes I really don't understand you.
I know. That's fine.
I already have a briefcase, and without that embarrassing sticker, test tubes for urine samples.
Ew. Look, another grate.
Another old grate.
Hey, let's close the door so I can see what's behind it. Aha, a smock.
A worn-out flowered smock.
Take it. Tony. Okay. Ooh.
A worn-out flowered smock.
Can I do anything with it? Maybe there's something
You must
in
be
it.
really desperate if you want me to do that.
Alrighty. Let's look at this bucket.
It exhales disgusting odors. If I move my face any closer, I'd risk fainting.
Poor guy. Detergents.
They contain less than 5% surfactants.
Oh, that's pretty bad, actually.
I don't have time to do the cleaning tonight.
Take the stairs.
This is undoubtedly a staircase.
Pick it up.
I'm afraid it's not that easy to slip it into my briefcase.
Put it into your pocket like all the other adventure game protagonists, right? A brochure.
Halloween comes around only once a year. Why be satisfied with a miserable, tacky costume when for just a few $100s you could buy a high-class costume like the illiterate shepherd girl outfit from Kerouac Inc. The kit includes a cheery country-style outfit in washed wool. The rest has been torn away.
It's probably with me. I mean, I probably have the last half.
Somebody has already tried and was not very successful.
Wait. How do I?
It fits perfectly. The Kerouac Inc. Illiterate Shepherd Girl Kit includes a cheery country-style outfit in washed wool, a bunch of top-quality fake flowers, and a typical Swiss folk scarf. The number of sheep on this brochure is somehow irritating.
Okay. Did I look at the grate?
Another old grate. Why should I?
How about use the stairs?
Why? Do I have to save myself again from flooding in the basement?
Okay.
It's the nicest I've ever seen. Big and sturdy.
Sorry. What? Oh no, I forgot to save. Danger, alligators. Oh no, we have to save now.
Tony Top Airlines thanks the passengers for having flown with us. The captain and crew wish everyone a pleasant stay. That's Panda Girl's scream, and it's not yet dinner time. I have to go upstairs. My dog might need some help.
Uh-oh. Okay, wait. Let me save. Autosave? No, we don't do that. Hello? But I have to name it something? Panic? Okay, I managed to make the game crash and get stuck. So here I am again. Did we read the sign?
I definitely did the right thing hiding those slices of bologna in my shoes. The mix of smells won't let those damned alligators smell them.
Yay. Feet with bologna aroma. Yeah.
What deep gazes.
Take some?
Yuck!
I look awake. Oh, poor lady. She died in the line of duty, I suppose.
But then it's all true. That cleaning lady who got lost in the maze of offices at the agency years ago and never came back isn't a legend. Great heavens, I am moved. My palms are sweating. I don't know what to say. That's one small step for man and one giant step for mankind.
He's at a loss for words, poor guy. Look at the wig.
Just what I needed. Blonde go-go curls.
Well, just what you needed indeed. Let's take it. Fancy. Can you wear it?
The Perfect Detective's Manual is very clear about the unadvised use of artificial hair.
Use only in moderation? Okay. I hope you don't suppose you want to take the corpse.
And what should I do? Cut it into pieces and put it in my briefcase?
No, but I suppose you are going to take other pieces of it. Let's examine
This
that
brush certainly has seen some floors, I do say.
Maybe take it?
It has a firm grip on his hand.
There's a thing. I think somehow some of the pronouns were lost in translation because a minute ago this was a cleaning lady and he's saying his hand, just like Betsy was he earlier.
It's entirely evaporated.
Oh my.
Doesn't let go. Obedient to her duty to the very end. I have never seen such a clean pit.
It's true, it's very clean except for those spider webs, but you know, after the old cleaning lady met her demise, well, things don't stay clean as they used to. An inscription, Vitam egit nitidam. It's Latin.
The inscription says Vitam Egit Nitidam. It reminds me of my Latin classes at high school. And is, ibus, the first rule in Latin is always mumble.
Oh, Latin, yeah, it's difficult. I tried Google Translate and it gave me the "he lived a bright life," but to be fair, I don't know if that's right or wrong. I'm sorry, my Latin isn't so good. Oh, sewage, look at this.
Here's the explanation for those giant carnivorous seven-headed cockroaches I find sitting at my desk and living off my life. Definitely not very believable.
Seven-headed cockroaches. Ouch. Take some. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm not sure, but if you stick your hands into that mush, you'd probably pull out 4 of them.
Let me do something very quickly. By the way, this is the interface. Oh boy. It's entirely pictographic, so there are no explanations for this. I had to look it up in the manual because this is actually how long the dialogue is showing up on the screen. And this one is a timer, and this is for this is until you press a button on your mouse. And I hope this is going to avoid me getting stuck in the next scene, because there are going to be people talking in the background, and for some reason when Tony himself talks over them, the game just crashes. Okay, let's save. Sewage. Let's go into the tunnel. The tunnel of love?
I feel some air escaping. Who knows where it will lead?
Let's go. Aha, we're back here. Hey, look at this.
It certainly was more useful when it was in its place. Now it won't keep away undesirable reptiles anymore.
That light is so annoying. Can't do anything about it.
I'd be better off watching out for that hole. Another fall could be fatal for the beetles I keep in my pocket.
Why do you keep beetles in your pocket? Do they have 7 heads?
It's the nicest I've ever seen. Big and sturdy.
Well, let's try to use it.
According to the inductive method, I shouldn't do that. If I were to try and open these doors again, another abyss might open up beneath my feet.
Well, let's look at that brochure again. I think I saw something about a wig.
The Karak Inc. Illiterate Shepherd Girl Kit includes a cheery country-style outfit in washed wool, a bunch of top-quality fake flowers, and a typical Swiss folk scarf. If I weren't under the influence of sedatives, I'd swear that it's these pictures of sheep that make you kind of drowsy.
Okay. There was some mention of flowers. There were flowers here. Betsy, may I take them? Take the flowers.
Not as long as he's still got them in the grip of his blunt, old, worn-down molars. That's as dumb as trying to swallow a porcupine.
I don't know.
It's true that a cow's head can always be useful, but I don't think it's possible to remove it from there.
I have nothing that I can do. Okay, let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need those flowers later. Wow, we can look at the stairs. Cool.
They go up.
Oh, but sometimes they even go down. Okay, bad joke.
Pantagruel, where are you?
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Great trophy, Butch.
He's pointing to the trophy. Well,
I got it while it was running away.
that's probably the back
Blah, blah.
the back of old
Blah,
Betsy.
blah, blah. Blah, blah,
These guys are
blah.
just going to go on and
Blah,
on
blah,
and on
blah.
and on. Let's hope we can do something and say something and not get stuck.
It's those jerks, my colleagues.
Okay. Nameplate.
Sir Archibald Wallen VII, a man of high and noble moral principles, dedicated his life to the fight against crime, leaving a posthumous manual for private investigators with a wild chapter on the use of wigs in all its thousands of different details. He died impaled in Borneo in a desperate attempt to initiate local tribes into the use of toupees.
Blah, blah, blah.
Toupees. Have a head of the founding
Blah, blah,
father.
blah.
He maintains his charisma and boldness even when hanged by his neck.
Blah, blah, blah.
Poor
Blah,
guy.
blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Forget about
Blah,
it.
blah, blah.
Can we talk to him?
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Blah,
wow.
blah, blah.
You're my
blah,
idol.
blah.
Does it really hurt so much? Have you seen what happened to my purple assistant?
Blah, blah,
I hope someone will hang up
Blah,
my
blah,
head
blah.
close to yours
Blah,
someday.
blah,
Regards.
blah, blah, blah.
You're my idol.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Does it really hurt so
Blah,
much?
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Have you seen what happened to my purple assistant?
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah,
I hope
blah.
someone will hang up my head
Blah,
close to
blah.
yours someday.
Blah, blah,
Regards.
Oh,
blah.
Hey, a
Blah,
scarf.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah,
It's
blah.
Pantagruel's.
Blah, blah, blah.
take it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Plant.
On first analysis, I would definitely say it's a plant.
Ah, I think you're
I
right.
can't find
blah,
vegetables
blah.
anywhere.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Maybe if I picked it up, it would be
Blah, blah,
easier to
blah.
read.
Well, okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah,
Those
blah,
guys
blah.
are...
It contains the trophies and acknowledgements that the
Blah,
best
blah,
investigators
blah.
received during the history of the
Blah, blah,
Wallen and
blah.
Wallen Agency.
Blah,
One
blah,
day, it will
blah.
be mine
Blah,
too.
blah, blah.
Can we open it?
It's closed.
Blah, blah,
Let's take it.
blah.
I don't think I'd last more than a few
Blah,
seconds with that thing
blah,
on my
blah,
back.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, how about we talk to
Blah,
these guys?
Blah, blah.
Make them
Blah,
shut
blah,
up.
Blah, 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 blah.
Excuse me, everyone.
Hey, Dudley, you remember that group therapy we did to ignore our coworkers?
Co-workers? We have co-workers?
Oh, at least they're not saying blah 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 anymore. Oh, good grief. Do you know what's happened to my doggy? Doggy, sorry. This font is, whoa. You don't happen to know any new jokes? See you later, guys.
Do you know what's happened to my doggy?
You really don't want us to believe that you've given up hunting down aliens and looking for Hitler's hibernated brain, do you? Why did your dog run away?
You're right. Saving the world is more important than looking for my sweaty friend.
Ah,
You don't happen to know any new jokes?
Listen to this, Tough. What's small, ugly, smelly, and lives in the sewers?
your mother, a sewer rat, a Camaro? I wouldn't know. A Camaro. What is a Camaro?
Camaro?
What could it be?
A legendary animal that's small, smelly, and slimy, and lives in dark, putrid places and whose existence still hasn't been officially proven.
Sorry, no way. That's not it.
It seems to be a car. Oh well. Your mother, a sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
Almost.
I'll give you a hint. It wears glasses and a raincoat.
I know who it is. They're one of those disgusting mutant ninja turtles that live in the sewers.
There. One of those disgusting mutant ninja turtles that live in the sewers.
Excuse me, Butch.
Yes, Dudley?
I'm beginning to believe that your theory about some people belonging entirely to the mineral world is correct.
No other news?
No other news?
Well, last night, Butch solved that case of black market pig trading.
Of course. Once again, I can just smell a promotion.
It wouldn't be pigs you smell, would it?
I gotta say that even if you've come out looking like an idiot, you still have a sense of humor.
I've had enough for tonight.
Before you leave, could we ask you a question?
Okay, let's see what they have to say.
Of course.
Well, could you tell us what you've been tracking down the last few days?
I'm still tracking down that elusive alien menace. It's a tough situation. The government is even trying to stop me.
I'm still tracking down that elusive alien menace.
That criminal genius who only steals candy and other goodies?
Exactly.
Damn.
Looks like you owe me $50, Butch. He's still on that case.
Pathetic.
See you later, guys.
Why? You've been invited to the big Halloween ball at the Wallens mansion?
Well,
Don't count on it, Tough. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get away from these guys. Tail.
it's a kind of necktie for the rear end.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my, that is a funny one.
Blah.
I have some problems imagining what a stuffed tail could be used for.
True that.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Betsy's still alive.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, what? What was that?
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, let's go get those flowers, I
Blah,
think.
blah.
I swear the guy's going blah blah blah. Oh, poor Betsy.
I don't like the way she stares at me, but she gives the office a decidedly country feel.
She obviously looks like she's in pain. Let's take the flowers at least.
Got him.
Cool, okay. Scarf. Do we have to...
If these two
combine?
objects have been invented to be joined together, it would mean that that sort of thing already exists. A bizarre object would have some snazzy-sounding name, like Scarfwig or Wigarf or something like that.
Interesting. Okay, so I suppose he's going to... Oh, I have not read the letter. I suppose he's going to somehow wear the smock, the wig, the scarf, and the flowers. Let's read the letter.
My dear Mr. Tough, the fact that you can read this message leads me to believe that those evening courses really do work the miracles they promise. Who knows? Maybe you'll even be able to write in a few months. But let's not rush. Now, the important thing is that the total vacuum that you have between your ears lets you understand this. Your stinking beast is in my clutches! If you don't want to get him back in installments, go to Halloween Park tonight! Sincerely yours, Jack O.L.
I just hope this isn't another one of those advertising gimmicks.
No, he's got Pantagruel. Let's go up the stairs. So, somebody, Jack O'Lantern, I suppose, has Pantagruel. Excuse me.
Blah, blah, blah.
How about I
Blah, blah, blah. Blah,
show them the letter?
Blah, blah, blah.
Attention. But what happened to that letter? These stupid inner pockets. I must have lost it somewhere.
You serious?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
Blah, blah,
okay.
blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's
Blah,
open the
blah,
door
Blah, blah, blah.
and get out before they blah 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 again. Phew. Halloween Park. Here we are. Creepy grandma picking her ear. Yeah. This is not so much a scary game as it is a weird comedy game. Not the nicest of them, anyway.
A classic example of vegetable life, like my grandfather, for that matter.
Oh, poor guy. Let's take some
I
of
still
the...
can't believe that you are so desperate as to want me to pick it up. Deforest today, massacre tomorrow, and then where will we end up, huh?
I want you to take some of these red berries. Will you beat around the bush? Oh. What?
Now I know where to go when they kick me out of my rented apartment again.
Gee, it doesn't look so good. so well. Let's look at the sign.
Wow, the wire linking those bulbs is the biggest I've ever seen.
Okay.
No.
Let's examine the old lady.
The
Hi.
old lady's mask that this ticket vendor is wearing is the most disgusting one I've ever seen.
You think it's a mask? He sees conspiracies everywhere. Let's talk to
Good
her.
evening, ma'am.
Oh, would you mind telling me about the good old days? How much is admission? Judging from his age, he could have known the great Archibald Wallen. Do we have to have a costume to enter the park? Could I ask you a few questions about the people who have already entered? Okay.
Would you mind telling me about the good old days?
Of course, young man. I am always happy to remember those years. There was no break from raising racing ostriches, and I still hadn't had my liver transplant.
Oh,
And finally, I threw it all up on old Dick's crutches, including the bolts.
wow. Remarkable. Would you mind telling me more stories? Why not?
Remarkable. Would you mind telling me more stories?
I'll be darned. Somebody's interested in my life. Well, they were bright March days, and at that time I used to take walks under the willows until late in the evening.
I am about to have a breakdown.
Are you talking to me?
No, ma'am. No.
How much is admission?
How much is admission?
You have to pay $10,000 for the ticket. And not just that. If you want to be admitted to Halloween Park, you also have to take 25 pounds of enriched uranium and the skull of a stegosaurus. That's the price.
What? What?
I was just kidding, Sonny. My contract requires me to say that line 20 times a day.
Funny. See, I'm still laughing.
The park is almost free, except for one rule. It's the only park in the world where admission is paid in the form of glucose, mouth drops, suckers, candy.
Aha, I see. What's all the generosity about? What kind of costume do you think I could wear? Do you think it'll rain tonight? Kind lady, please note I am a great detective. I understand I'd better leave now.
What's all the generosity about?
I don't know, but it looks like the boss likes sugar more than gold. He must be a real pig, or a real dummy. In any case, he pays me well, and even if gossiping is the justification for my existence, I prefer not to ask any questions.
Costume? We haven't talked about costumes, but let's go ahead.
What kind of costume do you think I could wear?
I'd advise you to wear an original costume, like the crushed armadillo or the flagellant friar.
Ah, interesting.
Do you think it'll rain tonight?
The predictions are, as usual, incomprehensible, but I have a hunch. That pistol bullet stuck in my rectum is starting to hurt again.
The what? Lady, maybe you should go to the emergency room for that.
Kind lady, please know that I am a great detective.
If you want me to believe you're already wearing a costume, just know that you can't get into the park wearing such a tacky costume. And then those spit stains on your tie.
I understand. I'd better leave now.
Oh no, wait.
This is undoubtedly a booth.
It is indeed. Can we?
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh, the great Archibald Wallen.
Judging from his age, he could have known the great Archibald Wallen.
Oh, old Archie, the wild times we used to have together. He was a really devoted and serious boy, with such a talent for personal hygiene. If only there were some like that today.
Can you speak up a little?
Even if some of his interests really didn't appeal to me, like his passion for wigs. By the way, how's he doing?
Oh, he now lives in Washington under the false guise of the First Lady. He was tragically killed by a meteorite. Oh.
He now lives in Washington under the false guise of the First Lady.
It's not a surprise to me. I'd always suspected it wasn't a woman, that broad.
No. He was tragically killed by a meteorite while he was diving into a vat of sulfuric acid in a desperate attempt to defuse an H-bomb under the crossfire of 40 Cuban mercenaries. While he was diving into a vat of sulfuric acid in a desperate attempt to defuse an H-bomb under the crossfire of 40 Cuban mercenaries. I can still see that scene.
Seriously?
Whoa, that was a little glitch. Do you really think I'd joke about something like that? No, he went out like a hero, fighting valiantly for his ideas.
Do you really think I'd joke about something like that?
I didn't mean that, Sonny. It's because I think I know how you feel. Even my third son, Chuck, died in that way. A terrible way to die, that's for sure.
Oh no.
Do we have to have a costume to enter the park?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Could I?
Could I ask you a few questions about the people who have already entered?
Just one, however. It's a question of professional reputation.
Have you ever seen someone enter the park with something especially bulky? Like, what can I say, a fat violet dog?
Have I ever seen what?
I was wondering if you had ever seen someone suspicious. Yes, someone carrying a big, shifting sack on his back?
Oh, no. I'd warned you before. You have already asked your question, and you've used up your bonus.
Oh, that sucks. But is it really necessary?
But is it really necessary to have a costume to enter the park?
I thought I made myself clear, but maybe it's just my arteries getting harder. The answer is yes. You have to wear a costume to get in.
I see, but is it really absolutely necessary to have a costume? Oh, this is going to be...
But is it really absolutely necessary to have a costume?
Are you trying to get me to cave in out of desperation, young man? Or do you have serious hearing problems?
Eh?
Oh, nothing. Yes, the costume is required, by order of the park owner.
Okay, I think this is enough. I had better leave.
I'd better leave now.
Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do. Oh, let's wear the smock.
Of course, I suppose I could expose myself to ridicule by putting this costume on, but it's perfectly clear that it hasn't been finished yet.
What do you mean? It hasn't been finished yet.
This smock does not need a wig.
But maybe you do?
The Perfect Detective's Manual is very clear about the unadvised use of artificial hair.
How do I put it in the bush?
You know, everybody has a great plan that would never work.
Well, he's supposed to wear it. How do you wear it? Oh, let's give her the bag of candy at least.
Here it is. I hope the fact they're dripping wet with my dog's saliva will not prevent me from entering the park.
Your dog's saliva isn't a problem, but the fact you're not wearing a costume is. You have to be wearing one to enter. Otherwise, you'll just have to cool your jets out here.
And have you as my companion. My, weren't we having a lovely evening tonight? The scarf with the smock. Come on. Part of a costume? Okay.
I can assure you that would be less fun than you think.
Wait.
Hey, but I have unshakable ethical principles, you know.
I don't think so. Aha, costume. Okay.
Now it's really a complete outfit.
Uh-huh.
That bush is just what I need.
Okay.
And now the last traces of my dignity are abandoning me.
But he looks so cute. Okay. Let's talk to the old lady.
Good evening, ma'am. I'd better leave now.
What? Just... Oh, you can go in. Okay.
And now let me get rid of this. This apron is giving me hives.
Okay. Oh, we're getting the scenic routes, or... Wow.
So
look
what
at
about going to see the bearded woman show?
Oh, please, Timothy. I saw enough of them in jail.
But what?
How the devil do you turn this thing on? Ha ha! Now, let's welcome our guest of honor tonight at Halloween Park. The little big detective, Tony Tough!
Hey, that's me!
And now, the gates are locked. Whether you like it or not, you're all going to be my guests tonight. It's going to be a long, dark night. I hope you'll all party like this is the last night of your lives.
That's easy. That's how I feel every night.
Wow.
I'm going to draw a map of these booths in my notebook and keep it up to date. To keep
Indeed.
me from going crazy. Okay, here we go. There it is.
Automap.
Now let's get to work. There's no time to lose. Have to find Pantagruel and get back home in time for the next to last episode of my favorite do-it-yourself show.
Oh my. Okay, I think this is enough for this part of the Let's Play. I'm going to read the character description from the manual for you because it's kind of interesting. Anthony C. Tough. A shy child, young Tony grew up reading books and wishing for only two things: marry Yoko Ono and become a famous NBA player. Haha. Suffering complete fiascos on both wishes, at the tender age of 30, Tony left his family to begin working for the Wallen & Wallen Investigation Agency. Here he has created a stellar record of absurd and improbable case hypotheses, which have led to more than a decade of worthless investigations on the same old case. Little children being robbed of their candy on Halloween night by a mysterious, swollen-headed psychopath. Today, Tony is still chasing the sweet trail. Wow. I think this is enough for this part of the Let's Play. The humor was a bit weird at times, but overall I think it was an okay game. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing it, maybe in the future. But thank you everybody for watching if you did, and I'll wish you a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.